Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from Cleveland, Ohio, I give you BVO.
Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know, shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know, every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know, I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show, this is BVO.
You got B3 Picks here at it again. Proud to announce a brand new partnership with BVO Sports TV and B3BoxingPicks.com. Let's go green. At B3BoxingPicks.com, we provide pre-fight boxing picks of the week, but also live boxing betting options so we can make money pre-fight or during the fight betting on the beautiful sport of boxing. Join now, only $10 a week or $25 a month by visiting B3BoxingPicks.com for the membership. Also follow me on all socials at B3 Boxing Picks. Follow my YouTube, Not Another Boxing channel, presented by B3 Picks. And shout out to the People's Network, the one and only Sports Talk Network. Let's go green.
On behalf of BVO Boxing TV, we would like to thank our sponsor, Raycon. Don't forget to grab your Raycon Everyday Earbuds, the perfect bass model for premium sound, with active noise cancellation to block out distractions and transparency mode to keep you aware of your surroundings. They're ideal for your everyday needs. Just visit RayconGlobal.com. That's RayconGlobal.com and elevate your listening experience.
That you, Coach?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, okay. What's up? It's your boy BVO Boxing. We back. We back. It's your boy BVO Sports TV. We back. We here with one of my favorite brothers, man. You know he's from DC, so you're gonna be talking crazy. So just get ready for he gonna be talking crazy. That's what he do. What them DC boys do, because you know they made a song about him. It was called Run Joe, Policeman at your door. They were talking about my man, brother Bernard Hackett, when they said that. But what's going on, man? How you feeling, man?
Man, another beautiful day, man. Just finished my ride on the bike. It's just in time to get on with you. I'm at the gym with the kids, the little training. You know, we doing our thing, brother.
Oh, yeah. So I got to ask you this, man. And this is something that I would be remiss if I didn't ask you. Have you been hearing about what's been going on in Cincinnati?
Nah, what's been going on, man?
A young man, unfortunately, lost his life, and his father retaliated by taking another life.
Oh, I did hear about that. Yes, I didn't know it was in Cincinnati, but I did. It's sad all the way around. There's no good that comes out of it. There's no good that comes out of it at all. You have two people that lost their life. We only hear the circumstances that they are able to present, but we never know what actually happened on neither one of those nights. And the only hurt people are families. It's a sad situation.
So when you see something like that, the young man was, upset about his son. He does something out of, rash. Do you think about the police having 50 police officers behind him, but wouldn't let him see his family? What do you think about that?
It's the system. I mean, I don't take light on that man losing his son. I don't take light on what he did, but I will say this: we know how the system is towards us. We know how the system is. And if we allow ourselves to be put in positions where the system can abuse us, then they will consistently abuse us. One thing I definitely always tell, especially young people, you hold your future in your hands. Part of it is getting your education. Part of it is making your decisions on who you hang with. But then a part of it is using your constitutional right to vote. I tell young people all the time, that is your right. You should vote. Because if we say it doesn't do anything, then we're saying we can keep the status quo the way it is.
Yeah, and the thing I would say, and I just kind of want to hear your thing on it, because one thing we know before, if anything, we know you about being a father.
Yes.
What do you think that young man was mentally to do something like that? Do you think he was just overcome with grief, or what would you say happened in that case?
We don't know the relationship that he had with his son. His son could have been his best friend. His son could have been all that he had. And in that circumstance, if that was his feeling, then what does he have to lose? I'm a father. I have children. I have grandchildren, and I could not see myself losing any of them to any situation. But if you do, then you had a feeling of what do I have to lose because I lost the one thing that I cherished the entire life it was in existence, and that's a child.
Yeah. Go ahead, Dub. I know you got something for me, Dub. I don't know if Dub can hear me. I think Dub might have fell down the steps. Go ahead, Free.
Yeah, I hear you say you in the gym with your son. So what's on the horizon for Jaleel?
We'll be back in the ring probably looking like late July, early August. We got the injury cleared up when he came home from the fight. He had about 6 weeks or so where he was doing physical therapy and healing from the injury. Once we got cleared, he got cleared like the middle of April. We've been back in the gym. I think Maxwell has been very good to us in the sense that they didn't rush him back. They didn't rush him back to action. They said, "Hey, let us get him in there in the best situation." And when he's fighting again, he will be fighting a big name. So it won't be like he's coming back with a layup. He likes taking the opportunity to fight the biggest people possible. So he's not gonna come back against a duck. He's gonna actually be fighting a very quality fighter. He hasn't got everything locked in place, but Maxine is doing the greatest that they can to put him in positions where he can continue desire to be a world champion.
Dub, you back?
Mic check, mic check. Can y'all hear me?
Okay,
Yeah, we
Dub
hear
is
you.
back. Hey, let me
Good,
ask you a question
Dub.
before you go, Dub. Let me ask you a question before you go. This is just something I was wondering, man. And I'll say this, man, because when I seen that whole incident, I'll be honest, man, I cried, man, and I was just thinking to myself, like, when you see someone like that, what would you say to someone who's? And I'm not saying definitely not to that circumstance, but how do you maintain that emotional control, man, when you feel like the odds are against you, man? In that case, because I know that's something big that you speak on is having control. I think Bernard must have fell off the bike.
Now I'm still here. I'm
Oh,
still
okay.
here.
I thought you fell off the bike.
Nah, I thought you were doing. I thought you were doing one of your unscheduled commercials, so I was trying to figure out.
No,
Okay, my
hey,
bad.
Unscathed.
My
That
bad.
was
I thought you
good.
was doing the one.
That was
you
good.
I thought
go.
you were
I got
doing.
one for you, though, man.
I thought you was doing your. I thought you was doing your best impersonation of Art Linkletter.
Go ahead, Dub,
I
man.
love to
Go
see
ahead,
you.
Dub.
I love to see you
Hey,
do it. I
you
love to see you
wildin'.
do that.
There's
You
brother Joe. You
wildin'.
gotta watch it, man. They made a whole song about him. You gotta watch it, man.
Hey man, if y'all hang around with BVO, man, y'all got to bring your stir crazy hat, and then you got to bring your common sense book.
Facts. Facts.
Now, do we have a mic check on Dub right side? He has questions.
Can
Go
y'all hear
ahead,
me?
Dub.
Yeah, you good?
Yes.
Man, one of the big things that kind of hit the news today, we saw Teofimo Lopez go out and record a video calling Bud Crawford the N word, being racist. It seems like. What's your thoughts on that? What's your thoughts on that whole situation with T.O. and his father, what they got going on as far as this racism to quote unquote promote the sport?
Oh, no. Okay.
Oh,
We can't hear you.
hold on, you're on mute. You're on mute, coach. You're on mute.
You on too, coach. Oh man. It got you on mute. Yeah, I don't know. Coach have a little audio difficulties. But hey, till we get coach back together, I'll say that. Oh, there you go, coach. We couldn't hear you. Yeah, we couldn't hear nothing you saying. You scrambling.
Buttons, man, on that. Man, that was BVO. He just was on that cell phone.
Yeah, we can't hear nothing you just
Can you
said.
hear me?
No, we can't hear nothing you saying.
Can you hear me now? Hold on.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
there
you
you
on
go.
free?
Yeah, he just went out. No, I was saying he just went
Oh,
out.
okay. But yeah, let's talk about that while Bernard come back. We did hear this brother say, "Where's that N word at?" And I just thought that was super out of pocket. What did you think about that, Dub?
It's ridiculous. I really don't think we should glorify it too much by even giving it the breadth of conversation. I just wanted to get coach opinion on that, but some of the most out of order stuff that we've seen in a long time, and for people to say it's promotion and all that kind of stuff, who uses racism for promotion? Who does that? This ain't the first time that it's happened. So, hey, somebody need to put hands on the man, respectfully.
Yeah,
No,
some
disrespectfully.
gotta happen to it. You
Put
right.
hands on him.
BVO, y'all hear me?
Yeah, we
I
got
can
you,
hear you a
coach.
little bit.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
He's
Go
got
ahead.
background, and we know you in the gym. Do the best you can.
Yeah.
BVO, it kept me. The host says muted your microphone. Can you
There
hear
we
me
go.
now?
There we go.
Yeah, you good?
You must have got the good phone out. You must have had that T-Mobile phone out for a second. Go.
That's crazy.
He got the good. He got the Verizon phone out now. Okay, you muted yourself. Oh
There
Yep,
yeah,
you
he
there
go.
we
You
back.
go.
ready? I'm here. Man, that was BVO,
Oh
man.
man,
BVO be muting me
you got
sometimes
that
and
phone.
then
Let me call you like
cutting me out,
$2
Nah,
man.
in something, man.
nah, he not gonna do that. He not gonna
Man.
do that.
Yeah, BVO be doing that to me, man. He got that E. coli phone. He got that joint straight from Africa.
That's cold. That's
Straight from
cold.
Africa.
I'll straight from Africa.
He,
Hold on, I'm from
he got
Africa. I'm from
eBay.
Crenshaw Mafia.
Man, you got that phone straight from Africa.
Hey, you forgot, man.
That's
I'm from
crazy.
Crenshaw Mafia. I'm not from Africa.
Wow, man.
But go ahead, Dub. Go back to what you were saying.
Hold on, did Coach freeze? Okay, there we go. So, Coach, I was just asking. We heard T.O. using some more racist terms and all this other kind of stuff. What do you think about him saying that he's using it to promote the sport of boxing right now? What's your thoughts on that?
I think boxing has gotten so far out of hand with the social media and everything that everything is good now. I mean, it's sad to see, but everybody on social media got $5 million, and you got regular fighters with final lights that can't get 100,000. So if you ain't scream about that, don't scream about this.
Yeah. Um, I don't know what's going on.
What you
Man.
think about it, BVO?
Uh, I would honestly tell you the truth, man. It kind of made me see a little bit of red because this is like I don't know who these punks think they are, man. It's crazy, man. Let me ask my man. What you think about everything? Well, I hear you. I see you in the house. What you think about everything?
Explain to me the situation. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Duck.
Oh my God. No, I'll do it. Let me go. I first seen the news on Just Do Boxing when Just Do slowed it down, and I was just cause they tried to make it seem like he said liquor. He did not say liquor. Where the liquor at? That's not what he said. If you go, Just Do slowed it down, and it clearly said what we thought it said. You know, and I've been over him, and I'm glad BVO boycotted him, and I'm glad BVO stood on his ground. He did not do it. He didn't have nothing to do with it. He talked crap about it, but he didn't have nothing to do with it. And I appreciate people like him doing that. It's nasty work. It's disgusting. I hate T.O. I hope somebody unalive him in the ring or out. And that's just the way I feel. And nobody can change prize fighter's opinion. I want somebody to unalive him in the ring or out. And I'm okay with that. And I'll stand on that.
So what do you think about it, Coach? I see you follow. You can hear us a little bit better. What do you think about that? Because you know Tio. That's why I was wondering. I know you know Tio.
My thing is this: if you're not going to be disgusted about everything, we're not going to pick things to be disgusted about. And I don't, in any way, shape, or form, give T.O. a pass or give anybody a pass. But I think let me give you this example, BBO. You know me, you always talk.
Yeah.
It's like guys in the street who say, I don't mess with this hot dude because he's a regular dude, but he did do some telling and he out on the street. But then you get a big time dude and he did the same thing
Yeah.
and you fool with him. My
Mm.
thing, be consistent. I like consistent gorillas. I don't like inconsistent gorillas. So if you say you have a moral compass that you live by, don't just live by it when everybody else is living by it. Live by it when it's not the popular thing to do. And right now, it's not the popular thing to do. Dealing with T.O., that's fine. But I think I have a little more respect for a person who keep it consistent than they pick and choose. Because BVO, me and you talked about it.
Yeah.
If it's cool to call yourself a nigga,
Right.
then why do you take it offensively when another person doesn't? There's no that's like getting mad when somebody call your wife a hoe, but then you call every woman you know a hoe.
Right.
Consistency is all I want. I stand on my own two all the time. So if I don't have a popular opinion or I don't have a popular take on something, it's all right with me because I stand on my own two.
Right.
If you're not gonna be consistent across the board with it, then don't be halfway consistent.
Go ahead, Doug.
No, I ain't got no problem with it. I ain't got no
Yeah, I ain't
problem
got
with
no
that.
problem with that either.
At the same, so outside of that though, going into this past weekend of boxing, we had the Times Square card, we had the Canelo card, we had the Monster Inouye card, the top rank card. Were you as disappointed as a lot of people were with that first Times Square card and the Canelo card? I feel like the top rank card kind of saved the weekend for us, but how did you see this weekend of boxing playing out?
He froze again.
Yeah, bro.
There you go.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I heard a little bit of it. I didn't hear everything, but
Go,
about the
go, go
weekend
again, Doug.
fight.
Go again, Doug. Salute to my brother IB.
Shout out to IB. I just asked about what was your thoughts on the whole weekend, all three of the cards this weekend.
Uh, Ryan Garcia, if anybody knows me that I talk to personally, I'd already picked I already picked Ryan to lose. I thought my man was a little too strong and he looked good that he came up in weight. Rolly looked real good that he came up in weight, and I had actually picked him before the fight. Uh, Ryan got hit for the first time by somebody who wasn't Devin Haney. The last time he got hit by somebody who wasn't Devin Haney, Tank stopped him. So, I wasn't surprised. Uh, Devin did exactly what I thought Devin was going to do. Devin ran for 12 rounds. Hope they give it to him, and they did. But he is not a commodity in this sport. I give his father, Bill. Let me make sure I get the name right. Bill fake ass pimp Haney. I give him all the credit because he moved Devin Pussy Haney so far that boy did not have to fight a meaningful person and
Damn.
got them done. So I give him that credit. But Devin shot. Devin always been shot. Devin has always jabbed, ducked down, and then try and tackle you. But nobody talks about him doing that. But that's what he does. After he got hit by Ryan and got his bell rung, got his ass put on the floor, then guess what? Now he's a jogger. He's not a boxer. He's a jogger. He should have worn New Balance. New Balance should have sponsored him because he did some of the greatest running I've ever seen in the 10K.
Oh my God.
Teofimo had the best fight of the night. In hindsight, he should have been the main event. I do think boxing got justice because Ryan lost. Devin looked like some shit. So both of them saw $20 million go out the window, and we don't have to talk about that shit no more. Yeah. So if you rated
That's
the
tough,
fights,
coach.
Teofimo was first, followed by the police officers and the firefighters that fought each other, and then Ryan, and then Devin. That
That's
was the
tough.
order of the greatest of that card.
Coach, you know they
That's
call
tough.
Devin Black Jesus, right?
Who call him that?
They call him that
Who
all the
call him
time.
that?
A lot of
Who
people.
call him that?
A
What
lot
line
of
of people? That's like your kid. That what you just said was like your kid say everybody in class was talking. Ooh,
people.
everybody. Cut the bullshit. Come on, man. Come on, man.
I think Coach
Hey,
was a little rough. Like,
Hey, Coach is rough,
uh,
man.
I think that Devin did.
that's a,
He normally fights like that. He might jab a little bit more, but I think that he's always on his back foot and moving a bunch of a bunch of lateral movement, and I think that it's nothing that we haven't seen before. You know, maybe he let his hands go a little bit more, but I think he was so in his head a little bit. I think that he was a little gun shy. He kept his hands in his pocket. He's thinking about these big paydays, like what you just mentioned. And but unfortunately, I feel like that they blew it. Rolly got beat up. I mean, not Rolly, but Ryan got beat up. Rolly to me, had the best performance, and I think that I don't want to throw
See,
Devin
you
away
know, you
just
know, you
yet.
know what the thing is, though. You
I
know
don't
the
want to
thing,
throw Devin
Coach.
away just yet, BVO.
Coach,
I don't. I
the
want to
thing
give
I
him
will
one more
say.
chance
why? One more
because
chance.
I don't throw
Biggie
I
ain't
don't throw
alive
the
no more.
American
Come on,
fighters
man.
away.
Come on, man. Biggie ain't alive no more. We ain't gonna do this one more
Nah,
chance
you
thing. We're
got.
not
Hey,
gonna do
Coach.
that. We're not
Hey,
gonna do this one
Coach.
more chance.
Hey,
Come on,
Coach.
I
man.
don't
You know
give.
what the performance
I give
reminded me
my
of?
American fighters
Hold on,
more
Prize. What
chances
the
than the
performance
other
reminded
fighters.
me of was when Karen fought Boots, where I had never seen him in his life fight like that. I've never seen Devin fight like that. I don't know what it was,
Man,
but
only time,
I've
the
never
only
seen him
thing
fight
you
like
look,
that.
the only thing you can, hey BVO, the only thing you can liken Devin's performance to was 1984 when Michael Jackson did the moonwalk, and then 1987 when he did the Smooth Criminal, and, and then when he showed you that the moonwalk could be done going forward. The only thing we didn't see Devin do is the moonwalk going forward, but he did the Smooth Criminal and he did the 1984 walk across the motherfucking stage going back.
Oh, man. But that being said, what one fight that you always talk about, and I think it's kind of cool. You always said Rolly has a lot of power. Was that the first time we seen that kind of manifest with all that power?
Man, let me tell you something. You see who he had in his corner? Did you see who was in Rolly's corner as the lead instructor?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I got
Ishmael
to say.
Yeah, we
Silas.
saw brother
Ishmael.
Ishmael. Yes.
Once again, when I saw Coach Silas in there, I said, yeah, this is a new night. It's a beautiful morning. I
Mm-hmm.
knew it was gonna happen. Cause
Mm-hmm.
Coach Silas didn't try and change Rolly. All he
No.
did was make Rolly perfect what he is and put a jab in front of him.
Mm-hmm. That stab jab was working. That
I had
stab
never
jab was
seen him
working
do
to
the
the
stab
body.
jab. I had never seen that.
Yes, it was working so good. Shout out to that brother Ishmael, man. Like he made a big fan of me that night. His game plan was the reason why Rolly
But
looked the way he looked.
the thing I will say though, Coach, I think if Rolly got that brother in his corner, I think he finally would be what Floyd was saying he would be. I think he'd be something special because, and I'll be honest. Let me ask you this. Now, this is the one thing I was wondering: is Ryan overrated, or is it just that Rolly was just that powerful?
Ryan was built, and I cannot take away from the building of Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
But the closest thing I can relate him to is Menudo. All them girls go crazy. Hey, all them girls go crazy for a prepubescent boy with no facial hair.
Hey, you cold, man. Hey, and on that note, I'm gonna have one of my Puerto Rican brothers, Juan, give me some, Juan,
My fault.
fresh from the
Uh,
bodega.
shut up. Salute to everybody on the panel. Salute to everybody in the chat. Um, so what did you think about Saturday night? I know that you probably not a big fan of the Williams Scott performance like the rest of us was. But what did you think about him saying after the fight that he was robbed and stuff like that?
You got to take titles, and Canelo is a great fighter. He's a historical great fighter. If you think you're gonna perform like that, and they gonna raise your hand, knowing how much money is on the line between him and Bud Crawford, Man, he should have had a doctor in his corner to examine his mind.
You don't, hey coach, you don't think that Canelo did a terrible job of cutting the ring off?
Hold on,
Like,
hold on. We ain't gonna have no Canelo hate, man.
Hold
Sorry,
on,
ignore
no,
that
I'm just
question,
asking the
Coach.
question to the brother, brother
hold on,
Bernard. He's
hold
very
on,
knowledgeable, and I
hold on,
love his input.
Hey,
hold on,
Crush, you
hold
got
on,
an echo, man. You got an echo.
hold
Go
I
on.
ahead.
got an echo.
No,
Nah,
Crush.
not you, brother, not you,
Hold on,
brother
hold
B.
on. So before we start, if we say anything, yeah, we gotta let these guys talk. That's my
Yeah,
fault.
I'm trying to get Prize to hold up, man. Go ahead, Coach.
I
Go
just
ahead.
asked the brother B a question, but okay.
Yeah, I
But
mean, I'm gonna say this. Canelo did what you are supposed to do when you got 100+ million in your next fight. Get your win. He won the fight. Period. If they would have gave it to Skull, guess what I would have said? He won the fight. At the end of the day, we the people who got assholes. Everybody got one. The only people who matter was the three people that scored that fight. Canelo is a legendary fighter. Do you think he did enough to beat a legendary fighter?
No.
The answer is
So once
no.
again, yeah. So if that's the case, Canelo won. I wish people would stop giving Canelo grief. The man has given you everything you want in the sport of boxing. The man, 30 something years old, think he been a pro since he was 15. At
Yeah.
some point, enough is enough.
But isn't he
Him,
great enough to not? Isn't he
Hold on,
great
hold
enough
on, hold
to
on, hold
cut the
on, hold
ring
on,
off?
hold on, Prize. Hold on, man. You messed up the rotation. Hold on. Let Juan talk. Go ahead, Juan. I'll bring you in.
my
Go ahead,
fault.
Juan.
So point to prize. You can't engage, and if nobody wants to engage with you, or even clearly running, William Scott was running all night. I literally fell asleep in the eighth round. I'm sorry. That was like the most boring fight. But when somebody doesn't want to engage with you, you can't make them engage with you. They'll do everything and anything to move laterally, to move anywhere. Every single time that he touched the rope, he was gone. He disappeared like he was a magician.
or a
B
bank
Hack
robber.
B Hackett made a great point. You can't beat somebody running on the back foot. It happened twice in Canelo's fight, in Canelo's career. It happened with Lara, and it happened now. You can't run from him and expect to win a fight. That's impossible. In the history of boxing, that has never happened. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, you can't do that. If you're gonna take a belt, you gotta take that belt for real. You gotta man up and take that belt. And the way that he fought Saturday, I'm very highly disappointed in him. But that's all for me.
Now I agree with you, brother.
You know, I agree with the white boy, man. He made a good point on that, but I'll say this. For all those who were talking about Canelo, I want to get your opinion on this. If he beats Bud, is he not the greatest fighter since Floyd left?
Yeah. But let me ask you this. Are we basing greatness on one night or a career? If he loses to Bud, he's still one of the greatest since Floyd left. If Bud beats him, Bud is still great. If Bud loses, Bud is still great. We're not gonna make these guys great on Monday, but then they took a loss and they some trash on Tuesday. We're not gonna do that, man. We gotta respect these guys. These guys are at the top of the game. At the top of the game, any given night, you can see something that you didn't expect. I ain't talking about fighting no tomato cans. I'm talking about fighting quality guys. It can happen. But that does not change Canelo's greatness if he loses to Bud. And it doesn't change Bud's greatness if he loses to Canelo.
Yeah. What you got for me, Crush? I know, Crush, you got something. Then we go to my man Price. Go ahead, Crush.
Uh, salute STN, salute the coach. Always on fire, man. It's always amazing when Coach B's in here. Um, question. Who's next that you want your son head on a stick? Who's the next victim to get bodied? Who y'all looking at next?
Hey man, my son a contract killer. Whoever they put in front of him, they sign the contract, we're gonna kill him.
I'm waiting to hear. So I'm standing by. Thanks, coach, because I'm a big fan of. So I'm sitting, waiting for him to do some work.
Yeah, I look at it. I appreciate that, brother. I'm one of them guys that keep it a buck with you though. Uh, we'll fight anybody. My son has never asked what the opponent was. He say, "What's the check?" That's what my son said. My
I
son will
hate
tell you,
that.
he's a contract killer. You know, he never told y'all he was gonna be undefeated. So he's willing to take the biggest fights. Uh, we want to play whoever out there. But I think the better question for you to ask, Coach, this is the better question for you to ask. I'm giving it to you, one and only you. Why you ain't never heard nobody call Jalil out?
Cause they don't want to choke on the smoke.
So once again, I just live on it. That's why I don't say who we want to fight because they get scared and run. I just say we're a contract killer. Whoever they put the contract on, it's just our job to kill them.
I just wanted you to ask that question for you so you can answer that for the people way in the back, Coach. I'm with it.
Man, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate the question. I don't duck no question like my son don't duck no smoke.
No,
Hey,
I
but
love you.
coach,
I love
but coach, you gonna be put to the test. It's some monsters, man. At 154, man. It's some monsters. I know. You see that silverback gorilla, Virgil Ortiz up there. I know you see him up there, man. Keep Jaleel away
Once
from him,
again,
please.
look, once again, I will say the same thing. I will say all three parts. I will say all three parts. BVO, you've heard me say it before. I don't worry about the guys who are the champions currently because that is not our era. Those guys, you'll never see Jaleel versus Charlo. You'll never see Jaleel versus Earl. The numbers are bigger in their favor. We don't bring those numbers to the table. We're two different generations. But when it comes to our generation, the generation he's in, Jaleel is the best at whatever weight he's fighting. And I will say that to anybody. The fights that I look for my son to have at 54 is the fights with Sanders this. I look for the fight against Jonas Telez. Uh, that's a couple of young guys that I'd like to fight, but until they stop drinking milk and they eat cookies, then they don't need me to call them out because they always talk about that's down the line. Within the next year or two, I'd like to fight Sanders Zayas. I'd like to fight Jonas Telez. Either one of them. I think the Jonas Telez fight I'd like to get sooner than later. I think Jalil and Xander for their generation. I think that's the possibility of a mega fight.
Man, you. Oh man, that's a tough fight. Go ahead, Prize. What you got, man? On the prize fought on the steps.
No. I didn't fuck. Come on, bro. You
Okay.
know, I was just no.
Diabolical word.
That's crazy. That was crazy. Like I'm not gonna fall down any steps, you know. But no, brother Bernard pretty much answered what I wanted him to know. You know, what did Jalil want to do next? He called out some of the names that I wanted to hear, so I'm okay with that. And that was pretty much it. He pretty much got my question, so I'll pass it to one of the brothers.
Hey,
But
real quick.
I asked you this. No, I don't know if I asked you about. Jalil's my guy, and I'm in the future of boxing. I'm not talking about Keith Cologne when I say that. What do you think about this monster coming up, man? Emiliano Vargas. I know y'all not gonna run to him yet, but he in y'all's age group. Would you ever
Hey,
like kind of work around
I,
Emiliano?
fuck no. We don't work around nobody. Shit. The only thing you work around is a house, and that's when you cutting grass. Other than that, you mow straight through that shit. uh, I got I got
That
a
really
lot of
cool. Work
you know.
around that grass.
Coach got
Hey
the
man.
metaphors for
I
y'all.
get on that zero turn, coach. I'll be out there pushing that yard no more, man.
Hey man. I just say this. I have so much respect for Fernando Vargas. Fernando was a great champion. He was a great Olympian. He didn't back off of any fight against anybody. And I don't think he raised his sons to be any different. So if we're both in the same uh hemisphere when it comes to weight, and that's a fight that they say is worth making, we only say the same thing. We contract killers. Tell us what the contract and we kill.
Yeah, that'd be a good fight. Salute to
Yeah, I
my
think
man. Salute to my man B3, man. Salute to my man B3. B3 Pictures and all. What's going on, B3? You got something for Coach?
Yeah, man. Shout out to the doghouse, man. What's good, BB? All the fellas. What's up, coach?
Hey, what's going on, brother?
So really quick, like I remember, I mean, I'm jumping on late, so my apologies if we already got to this, but our brother Tommy from the Bronx, Thomas from the Bronx, he's real good, but people with Jose Roman and his team. Now, is that a situation? Are y'all looking to move past that rematch, or is Roman an option at 54?
If he wants to fight at 54, we would definitely fight him at 54. You didn't come in late. You might have just missed a punch. Jalil is a contract killer. All they got to do is show the contract, and we will kill him. Not once again. I give him all the credit for getting in the ring the first time with Jalil. Anywhere else on God's planet, he don't get to win, but he got it in Puerto Rico. I hope he hold that belt for his son. His son should be proud of his dad. But if he wants to fight again, it has to be at 54. I have nothing but respect for Jose Roman. He was a gentleman. His wife was an amazing woman. His son was a great child. His camp had a lot of motherfucking prostitution in it because they some hoes. But everything else, I got much respect for him.
Hey,
I appreciate
hey,
that,
Doug, he
coach.
talking like you today, Doug. Go ahead, Doug. Give me something, man. He's talking like right side today.
He got me crying right now. I'm over here dying.
He
Hey,
said
look.
prostitute. You gotta
And
watch
one other
TV,
thing,
dude.
coach, before I let you go with it. So with Jaleel, I know he was coming off an injury. How's he feeling? Is he back in the gym? What's the status on Jaleel?
Nah, he got cleared. He came home, went through physical therapy, got cleared on I think April 18th, and after that, he's been right. He was right back in the mix.
Okay.
A great team of care people took care of him with his physical therapy. As soon as we got cleared, the first question, first stop, first place we went was making sure Matchroom had his clearance papers. And shout out to Matchroom. Uh, Jalil wanted to go. If it was up to Jalil, he'd be back in the ring already. But Matchroom said, "Hey, you got cleared. Now get back in boxing shape, and then we're gonna get you back in the ring probably late July, early August." So we've been back in the gym full speed. We've been able to get back some good work with some great guys. Like I said, coming off the couch, he went right back to work. So we look to be in the ring real soon. Hopefully we can get a big name. One of the guys in the top 10 of any of the sanctioning bodies. Let's scrap. Hey, my son never said he's gonna be undefeated. And like he said at the last press conference, he was more than ready. And he never asked Eddie for no light touches. And Eddie even said it. Jalil doesn't ask for light touches. He jumps off the diving board. So as long as my son willing to jump, I'm gonna keep putting up the diving board.
Mm.
100%. Appreciate that, coach.
I ain't mad at it, Coach. Real, I want to ask you about a few of these top guys that are closer to your age or closer to Jalil's age. Uh,
Everybody quiet. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we
now,
get
can y'all hear me?
Oh, all right.
Yeah, we
No,
get
I
you, Doug.
appreciate that.
I
It's
got a
good to hear.
copy on 3, and I got a copy on Dub right side.
Yeah,
Dub, go
so
ahead,
sorry,
finish.
B3, man. You know he coming out the massage parlor, man. Forgive him, man.
But that's
Oh
crazy.
man,
That is
Forgive him,
crazy.
oh
man.
man,
That was crazy.
He out
diabolical
the
work.
massage parlor, man. He's going good, man.
Shout out
You
to my
heard it
homie
before.
3, man. Hey, Dub, go ahead and ask your question,
Go
Dub. You was in
ahead,
the
Doug.
middle.
No. So we you were speaking about Xander earlier and how you think that can be a mega fight. I know BVO he brought up Ortiz. What do you think about Murtazaliev and Fundora with both of them being at the 154-pound weight class? How you see those fights playing out for y'all?
man, those would be two very good fights. I think the Mitaviev fight. I think Shorty would have to step the gas pedal in the second half. Let him play front runner. I think we get him. Fundora, that fight would be so fun because Fundora is a fucking treat. He's a fucking treat. I think that fight would be real good to do. Think that'd be a real good fight. Uh, we would take it. It would be something that we like to do. But I like Fundora, man. I like Fundora. I think him and his sister are some of the most well conditioned, well disciplined fighters, and they stay at the ready. So I think Fundora would be a tougher fight to get up for because Fundora stays in amazing shape. So if you ain't dug your heels in and prepared, I'm not talking about on fight night, but the 6-8 weeks before that, you can't do nothing with Slim. I like Fundora, but I love to fight him.
Also, Jose Ramirez. I mean, I said Jose Ramirez. Jesus Ramos. Um,
Oh, hey, I love man. Hey, Slim. Jesus Ramos is my guy. I
Yeah.
mean, I love the way he rumbled. If him and Jaleel fought, I think that's the type of fight that I wouldn't want now, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because that fight between him and Jaleel, it would be a situation where you see them fight 3 times. The public would want that because they gonna stand in a phone booth
Yep.
and they gonna fight. And whoever win the first one, guess what? They both gonna run it back. I know if Jaleel beat him, and it's that type of fight that they're gonna be, Jaleel will be saying, "Let's fight again." He might call him on the phone. Hey, he might call him on the phone, be like, "Hey, Slim, let's fight again." hey, Hey, Slim, I'm a realist when it comes to this boxing shit. That's one of them fights where I think I can see them splitting the first 2, and that's a straight war in number 3. After they go through that type of war, I think they'll be each other kids' godfathers. Because you only can love a guy that you do a trilogy with, and it's a war.
Only thing about trilogies, man, you give a piece of flesh away, man. We seen that with Wilder and Fury. They both done. What's that?
Well, you heard me say on the back end. You heard me say on the back end. I ain't say up front. I ain't crazy. Hey, look, man, look. That's the type of guy him and Jaleel had to meet at 68. Because we're not doing it at 54. It'd be 68. And because I know what type of fight that's gonna be. I know what type of fight that's gonna be.
Yeah. I don't know how Jesus Ramos is making that weight either, man. I don't know how.
Bruh. Hey, see him at 68. But if he pick up the phone and say I need some sparring, we'd love to help support him. I want him to be at his best. I want Jalil to be at his best. And I'm one of them guys. I'm a help. I don't mind helping the dude that I hope to fight in the future. I want him to be at his best.
Oh, you help somebody that's you gonna fight? Wow. I've never heard that.
Man, bruh, let me be honest to you.
Yeah.
In order to get paid in boxing, what must happen?
Yeah, you gotta spar.
Two fighters gotta be at their best for the best check. So if you think I'm rooting against anybody we could potentially fight, then I'm rooting against my own son's money. And if somebody that could potentially fight us for a lot of money root against him, I just think they're a fool. I don't see that happen. If one of those guys say, "Hey, man," once again, this is a business. So if I get a call from Xander's team, say, "Hey, could we get some sparring?" Of course. If I get a call from any of their teams, any of them dudes that want to be the best and we could potentially fight down the line, why not? That's the question. It's not why would you? Why not?
I gotta ask you this real quick, and then I'm gonna pass it to Free on this. But I know you seen the news, man. My New York Knicks is up 2-0, man. Are we going to the chip, man? I think we're going to the chip, man. What you think?
Sour cream and onion or hummus? Sour cream and onion or hummus?
Salt and vinegar. Look, salt and vinegar. That's what they're going.
This is a sick Negro.
I thought you were saying,
man. We beat them in
man,
Boston.
I thought you said you was gonna have some chips on the table and what type of dip that I want. My bad. I apologize. My bad. I thought that's why I said sour cream or hummus. My bad.
You go, man. We went and won in Boston, man. It's our time.
I got you. Hey, same thing I tell Cowboy fans.
We got a new pope today too.
Wait a minute.
I need some prayers. I need some prayers.
Finish what you was going to say, Coach, about those Cowboy fans. I'm very curious.
Hey, hold on,
I said it's the same as the Cowboy fans. Call me when the clock say all zeros and you up by just 1 point. Then you're the champ.
Well, Dallas don't know about much of winning.
George Pickens putting hands on y'all this season. He putting hands on all y'all.
Hey man, when the last time the Knicks won the championship? I think they was wearing Converse.
You go. Last time we won was 71. We won in 71.
Oh yeah, y'all definitely was wearing Converse, the cloth kind. And y'all definitely parked in the players' parking lot, and all the cars were 19 feet long, and they had moonroof oval shapes. So I know the last time y'all won. Last time y'all won, Willis Reed came running out the locker room.
Hey, at that time, I was a twinkle in my father and mother's eye.
Man.
Hey man, we just went.
Last time
We
the
just beat the
motherfucking Knicks,
world
last time the
champion.
Knicks won, BVO grandparents just started dating.
You cool, man. You cool, man. Hey, we gonna win the chip, man. You gotta think of it like this. We went in there, we beat the best team on earth at home. Get them out of here with a sweep, and ain't nobody gonna beat us. Nobody can beat us, man. Orange
Man,
and blue
cut it
sky.
out, man.
It ain't over yet.
Hey,
It's
look,
only y'all
look,
only
y'all.
up 2
Hey,
games.
BVO,
Oh yeah,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
pull. I'm pull.
Go ahead.
I'll pull out my Knicks shell toe Adidas when y'all win. If y'all win, I'm gonna pull them out and I'm gonna wear them on the show.
Cool. I'll take it. Hey, when we, you know what? When we win, you let me know whose jersey you want. I might get you a Catch jersey, man. I gotta get you a jersey, man, so you can wear it, man.
Man, I will. If the Knicks win the championship, I will wear that joint, and I got the Knicks shell toe shoes. The last time y'all was in style, Run DMC put their first album out.
Hey, coach is doing a little bit of hating today, man. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Nah, man. Hey, man, I ain't hating. I remember when Madison Square Garden was just a rose bush.
Come on, man. We won the NHL championship in New York, so we good. Now it's time to go ahead and get an NBA championship.
Did you hear what you just said?
Coach BVO, the type of dude you'll see outside of the arena scalping tickets with about 25 watches in his. About he opened up his coat, he got about 25 watches to sell you.
That's
Yes.
That's the type of
crazy.
guy we dealing
Yeah.
with.
That's a little
Man,
tough, but yeah.
that's right. That's Lenny's
Hey,
grandson, man. That's Lenny's grandson.
hey,
BVO is
Almost.
don't
Lenny's
listen to
grandson, man. He pull
Who the
anything
hell
out
that's
his
the
is
type
pocket,
of
Lenny?
dude
man.
that drive the
I know
dollar
this man.
cab. That's
This
a dollar
man said,
cab drive.
"Oh, man, Lenny from Good Times. Hey, this is
Oh
Lenny. If
shoot,
I ain't
Jesus
got it,
Christ.
it ain't Lenny."
That's cold.
Y'all cold blooded,
Hey,
man. Y'all
That's
cold
cold,
blooded,
man.
man.
Yeah, I think y'all
hey,
going
man,
I
that
think
brother
y'all a
don't
little
know.
rough.
Don't go too hard
Man,
on B3,
BVO.
man, because he got a little learning disability. He sat in the same
Here we
classroom
go. Hey,
for
let's get
8
back.
years, so I leave him alone, man. Go
He
ahead.
said that man got an LD problem. That man that was in the LD
he
class is
didn't
crazy,
take no
bro.
state test like we did. He got to just sit in there and
Let's not go too.
All
Let's
right,
stay
coach.
practice.
on
Have a good one.
topic. Y'all boys is wild.
Hey, wow, man.
Hey,
These boys is
BVO,
wild.
the type of dude he for a snack he eat a whole block of cheese.
Yeah, here we go.
Man,
Hey,
only a white
coach.
boy
Hey,
like you
coach.
would talk about eating
Hey,
Hey,
coach, man, you
cheese.
got to
I'm sorry,
forgive me for
white
my
boy.
brother. They will do this all night long. Them two will go
We,
back and
hey,
forth
don't nobody
nonstop, and we'll
black
be here
that
at ten
cheese.
thirty.
Hey, man, they funny, man. It's good when the brothers can get
Yeah,
together and do that. But
for
hey,
sure.
somebody,
Pure comedy.
somebody was, somebody was great. Asked me a question about our list of people. I don't want them to get their list because I want to hear all these people that they want to talk about these young fighters. Because I love when y'all say these young fighters' names and they don't never say nothing back.
I
Never.
got one for
They,
you,
they, they hear,
coach.
they hear. Give me one.
It's the young. I want you to watch him on Saturday. His name is Darrell Val Saint. He's at 154. He's fighting Rodolfo Orozco, the guy that fought Conor Ben at Conor Ben's
Okay.
first fight in the U.S. So he's a good prospect. Pro Box is moving him, so he's one to watch out for. I think that'll be a good matchup in the future.
He ain't ready for
Okay.
Jaleel no time soon, though. But that
I,
kid's good,
I,
though.
I definitely keep my eyes on young fighters. I worry. I don't worry about. I'm a fan of all the fighters above my son's generation. My son's generation, I scout every last one of them. So if you got, he could be in Zimbabwe fighting in a bamboo ring. Let me know who he is because I want to make sure I'm aware of him.
Well, we got to ask you this. What do you think about one of the greatest to ever do it, Manny Pacquiao, coming back to get his WBC crown? Because we
Man,
know
I love man.
if he get, go ahead.
I love Manny Pacquiao, but y'all let Mr. Miyagi go home, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Let Mr.
Yeah, sit
Miyagi go
down,
home.
bro.
Pacquiao done, he done gave us everything, man. The man that gave us everything he had. He done wrap that motherfucking thing around his forehead. Come on, man. Let the man go on.
Don't bury the lead. Don't bury the lead. BVO is coach. Is Mario Barrios on the island? Like, what are they doing with him? Or do you feel like this is just? I mean, he's just taking what what PBC give him
That's
a
the
big
best
fight.
fight to take, man. Pacquiao.
Man, let me
Stop
tell you
it.
something. Let me tell you something. Mario Barrios is a legend. And I'm gonna tell you why. He's stealing money. He's stealing money.
He been
That
stealing for a
look here.
long time too, coach.
Look here.
Right.
Mario Barrios is a motherfucking legend. This nigga is
Yes.
the only motherfucker after losing the tank become a
Right.
superstar. Man, that
Hmm.
motherfucker star, man. Don't
He
y'all talk
remind
about
me of
Mario Barrios.
Kirk Cousins of boxing.
Yes. Yes.
Mario Barnes
Hey,
is
hey,
the Kirk Cousins of
hey,
boxing,
look.
brother.
He the Kirk Cousin of horror movies. Just when you think he did, that motherfucker come back. Part two, part three. Mario Barrios, part
Yo,
17. That's my game, man. Look, any dude that can figure out how to steal money from this fucked up game, that's my guy. That's my
he's
guy.
Well,
still
Mario
good money
Barrios,
too.
100%. Yes, he
He's
do.
still
He
good
He's
got
still
money.
beat to
good money.
death though by Tank.
It don't
Tank beat him up
matter.
pretty
It's
bad.
the money that he's
Man,
getting
you
Tank beat
keep
accumulating.
you know what, BVO? You sound like the nigga who once a motherfucker get a Benz, you keep saying, but 5 years ago he had a Toyota Corolla. Man, he got a Benz now. He got a fucking Benz now. He got a Benz now. Cut that bullshit out, man. Cut that bullshit out. Man, I'm standing up for my Latino
yeah,
brothers, man. I'm standing up for my Latino brothers, man. Cut that bullshit out, man. The man got a Benz now. The man got a Benz now.
Well, shit,
He
he
don't
got
give
a
a fuck
Rolls
about that
Royce.
Corolla. He don't
Yeah,
care about that Corolla.
he hit the
Cut that shit
Pacquiao
out, man. He
jackpot.
had a Corolla.
Man, listen, hold on, man. We trying to talk real, but we ain't trying to talk about Mario Barrios. Listen,
But that's real though, Dub.
hold on.
Mario
I gotta
Barnes
ask
and
this
Pacquiao is
question.
real.
Well, that's what they
that's the
saying. I don't
July
know.
147
19th.
WBC.
No, don't nobody care about that fight. I
Shit,
got a
that's
fight
gonna
for
move a
you
lot of
for
pieces.
with fighters from your son's generation. Okay, we got Jahad Tucker, right, about to fight Lorenzo Truck Simpson.
Yep.
Who you like in that fight, and how you see
Yeah,
that fight playing out?
bruh.
I
They
love that
gon'
fight.
rumble.
They gonna
Listen
rumble.
here. Let me tell you this. The promoters stole. I'm gonna tell you why they stole. That's a main event fight, and they got it on the undercard. Slim Jahai Tugger, Slim a dog. He fight anything from 47 to heavyweight. That nigga don't give a fuck. He don't
Facts.
care.
Hey, I
And
love
Truck
Jahad. I
Yes,
love
I
Simpson,
do
Jahad.
too. He's a savage.
hey Slim, man, yes he is. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something about Shorty. He's another contract killer. He don't ask about nothing but the payment. Shorty a
Hmm.
bad young motherfucker. Truck Simpson, I think he has the if Truck turns it into a skill only fight, he gonna sell him. If it turns into a war, it could be a hell of a motherfucking fight. I still got to say it's gonna be Truck Simpson's motherfucking technical ability with the physique going
Hmm.
against Jahai Tucker. Jahai Tucker's warrior mentality. That
Hmm.
that's the only person that got cheated. The only people that got cheated was the fighters because that should have been a main event fight.
That's
That's not an
definitely a
undercard fight.
that's definitely a headliner there because they don't know
Yeah.
like we know though. I feel like the promoters don't even know.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. Don't be surprised. I'm gonna tell you this.
Oh,
Don't
they
be
just got
surprised.
boxing.
Don't be surprised if it's a draw and they got to do it again and it's a
Yep.
main event.
Yep. Because that's a
Don't
main
don't
event
be
fight.
surprised.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't,
don't be
coach.
surprised.
I would
Yeah.
not be surprised if that fight was a draw because that, like y'all just said, them boys gonna rumble, and I cannot wait for that.
And let me tell you this: if it's a draw, want to bet anything in the world that one of the governing bodies make a rematch for a belt or an eliminator.
Mhm.
I ain't
And I
mad
hope
at it.
that happens for them brothers to get paid like that. I want them to everybody to get rich.
And I gotta ask this too
That
because I know Jahad Tucker. His dad is in his corner, and I always like we talk about fatherhood over here a lot on this show. You know what I'm saying? And you, what's same way you in your son's corner? What do you think? I know you have your son's ear, but what do you think that father son relationship does for fighters and the train? Can you break that relationship down?
you could be honest with your son like you can't be honest with other fighters. You can look at your son and take a page out of motherfucking Boys in the Hood. You looking like a real bitch right now. You can tell him honestly. Wait, you could tell him honestly, hey Slim, you either gonna shit the pot or you gonna motherfucking get up. Where sometimes the coach try and be too technical. Hey man, you need to throw a right hand or overhook, that. But your father can tell you, hey Slim, you know how to fight. Will you please fuck this nigga up?
Yeah, Brian Norman Sr. one time he said, "Man, what the hell you do?" He was talking to Junior. What are you doing out there? Didn't give him no real instruction. Man, go figure it out. Go figure it out.
Hey,
And
you
go
know
ahead.
what? Me and Brian Norman Sr., we cool. That's my guy. Me and his
Shout
son,
out
we
to
would love to
him.
fight. We sparred with him a bunch of times. And I told him when I talked to him after that comment was made, Tim Bradley, all the same stuff. I said, Slim, you expecting dudes that never trained their son in the sport of boxing to understand the conversation that can go on between a father and a son. You can't get mad at people who don't understand that conversation because they never been in that conversation. So
That's
when he
tough.
said figure it out, that was figure it out, nigga, because we done put ourselves in this situation in the gym and we figured it out. Now I figured it out in the corner and I taught you. Now let me see you go figure it out in that ring. Sometimes that's all that need to be said to light that fire.
Hmm.
You know what I will say with that situation, and B Norman's my guy. I just think he does he doesn't speak well enough to kind of convey that, because that's just simply what it was. It wasn't that bad, but I think the way he explained it, it sounded like he didn't know instead of like what it really was. So I think that's all that was, man. But I don't know.
Nah,
I,
nah,
I,
nah,
I
nah, nah. I ain't gonna let you do that, bro. If you in my house and we sitting at the table, I can look at my son a certain way. I can look at my 4-year-old grandson a certain way, and he gonna go get that motherfucking bat hit you upside your head. I didn't have to say a word. You can do certain stuff with your son. You can do certain stuff with your grandsons. Let me get this straight. Let me fix this. Only if you are a real dad and not just a father can that conversation be had with no words.
Hey, that's a great point, Coach. And it's funny that you mentioned that because earlier today I was thinking, I was like, BVO be talking so crazy to me. He don't do that to Free, because Free got them young boys, them young sons that's 23, 24 that'll knock him upside his head. He talk to Free like that. You 100% right, Coach.
That's
see, this is
crazy.
this is the thing. This is the thing he don't understand. Free look all calm, but Free is like a Puerto Rican Jim Kelly. The nigga know karate. I ain't never put hands on nobody who know karate, man. So I don't know what this dude is talking about. But Free
Hey,
know karate, man. Free be
from what I
busting
just
boards, bricks, all that, man. You don't want to mess with Free.
Hey BBO, from what I just heard, he know how to say "get him, son" without saying it. So he ain't got to do no karate. That's the art of fighting without fighting.
Hey, he'd be up there like Mr. Miyagi, man. Or like what's the dude's name, man? Dragonfly Jones, and then all them kids will jump on me if I get him.
Hey, let me tell you something. Let me tell you some real stuff, man. And I know it's like that up in Cleveland. Gangs didn't run shit. Your mama had so many kids, y'all was a gang. So if you fuck around and get out of order, that gang of kids gonna let you remember who they are. I came from one of them gangs. I got one of them guys. If you get jumped on, you say, man, that gang of kids, them hackers, they whoop the hell out of me. You call them a gang. That's what they gonna do. The
Hey,
father has
that's
earned
the
his
honest
right to
truth.
call y'all. Yeah, the father
That's the
earned it.
honest truth.
Tell it, brother. Tell it, brother. You earned the
I
right.
got
You earned the
I
right
got
to call them dogs on them.
no, I got 10 of them over here with eight under them. So you
Yeah.
go ahead and ask them if you want to.
Hey, BVO, you better leave that man alone. He
Hey,
can
you see
call
how
too many dogs on you.
but you know what just happened right there, brother Bernard, and I didn't catch it. But see, whenever you let a white person into your crew, like B3, you see what the white man just tried to do. He tried to put us against each
That's
other, man.
BVO is
crazy.
Brother
nasty,
against
That is
brother.
man.
You see what he
crazy.
tried to do, man?
BVO is nasty.
See, that's why I
Hey,
don't mess with white
he
people.
put brother against brother.
That's
He
what he
put brother
just did.
against brother. He put brother against brother. He told you what's gonna happen if you mess with that brother.
That part.
Hey, I I know
Y'all
Free be
boys
talking
wild.
crazy, man. Cause you know you say that, but I know Free come out there with them nunchucks, man. Hit somebody in the head, man. You don't want to fool with him.
Yeah, Picasso crazy in the chat too. I saw that.
Oh yeah, man.
Hey, you
Salute to
ain't
my man
never.
Picasso. Salute to my man
Hey,
Picasso.
BVO, you done seen a lot of old men sit on their porch with a shotgun, but you never seen none of them shoot nobody because they got them kids that come out the house and deal with you before they got to.
No, well, I'll say this. I'll say this, brother Bernard. I seen my buddy. We was coming up. Used to be pointing him out, knock him out. He knocked out this old man, and that nigga got up like he was a zombie and beat the brakes off my homeboy. So you gotta watch who you knock out, man.
Yeah.
I hope you can
How
fight,
about
man.
how about watch the games you play? Did you see on it was on the news? These kids was ringing people doors and running, and I guess the dude thought somebody breaking in. He shot one of them.
Damn,
Don't watch what you do. Watch the game you play.
that ain't right, man. I
And
should
then
have kicked your
he
door and knocked your
unalived them
shot.
too, didn't he? He unalived them too, didn't he, Coach
Yeah,
B? Yeah, he unalived them
yeah. Show
That's
enough.
cold, coach.
for
I
ding
should be
Watch
able,
this
dong
I
ding
should be
ball.
able to
Once
kick your
again,
door and run.
ding dong Dixie or whatever. Yeah,
why
they
why
didn't.
why why you should be able to kick my door and run?
That's
Yeah.
what kids do, man.
Nah, heck
Nah,
no.
make it make
Heck no.
sense. Make it make sense.
In the projects,
If
that's
I
what
see
we
my kid
did.
kick your door and run, and once again, if I just saw my son kick somebody
No,
door and
not
run,
kick it
I'm gonna
in.
walk
I
him
like
right
how
back to
you
the
did
door.
that, coach. I like how you did. I didn't say kick it in. I said kick the door.
If you
And run.
look, if you put your feet on my front door and I can get to it before you get out my yard, I ain't even gonna do is shut the door and let the dog out on you. I'm gonna let the dog out on you. I'm gonna let the dog out on you.
Get
And
him.
and guess
So
what? My dog know the rules. He do this for bread and meat. If he don't kill, he don't eat.
you
Yeah.
go. See, I can see
See,
you
back
being
in the
like my
day, we
man.
used to
I
just
can see you be like
knock
my
on the
man in
door and
South
run.
Central and say, got him. I can see you doing that. I don't know
Why
why you would
not?
do that.
Why
Everybody,
not? Why
because
not? If
that's
they
didn't you do that as a kid?
BBL. No, I knew better. I knew better. Look, if you kick my door and run and say it's a game, why is me letting my dog out on you not a game? I like to play games too.
You go, man. You know what that remind me of? That remind me of the time we went to get this guy's fireworks, man. And we was trying to take him off the roof. He pop out with a weapon, man. He's ready to unalive some people, man, because we was trying to get the fireworks. Thank God I thought smart and started crying, and he let us go.
Y'all know that.
But but dude was about to do some
That was
serious
a
work
nigga
on
who like crocodile tears. That was a dude who get he gets soft with crocodile tears. You'd have been crying with that motherfucking goddamn foot in your ass.
us. Hold on, cuz we was like 12 years old, man. You can't do that to no 12-year-olds.
Why can't I? Why can't I? What you did to my house or my stuff, it don't make no difference. So when you play, I'm playing. And I
It's
hope
on
you
the
go get
roof,
your dad.
man. We was trying to get the
I,
fireworks.
I hope you go get your daddy. After I kick in your ass, I hope you go get your daddy. Because I can go and put something else in his goddamn ass. And he gonna go home saying, son, don't do that no more.
See, I would never tell my grandfather something like that because he'd kick your ass.
Yeah. I'm a beat. Hey, you gotta remember when I'm old, man. When I was young, you do something like that, they gonna take you back to your house. And if you embarrass your parents and your grandparents, they gonna beat the hell out of you. It might send you back to his house to do some work so you feel like you paid them off.
Yeah. You know
Yeah,
what's
these new
funny? I
generations is wrong.
garage, brother Bernard, and I had to cut that dude's grass the whole summer.
And you're supposed to. You're
It
supposed
was
to have to do it.
should have just let me. He should have forgave me, man. That's what he should have did.
Why? Why? Did you forgive him?
I said I was sorry.
You ain't forgive him though. You ain't forgive him though. Because every day after that summer you walk past his house and say this motherfucker. So you never forgave him. So why should he forgive you?
Go, man. You go. We gotta watch you, man. But anybody got anything else for brother Bernard before we get him out of here, man? Because
I just want to tell Brother Bernard, thank you for coming on, man. We support your son and keep rocking with us, man. We keep supporting, and that's the way it's supposed to go to me.
Man, brother, I appreciate that. We grew up in Southeast. We ain't grew up in Hollywood, so we ain't gonna never be Hollywood. The people who supported you on your way up, Those are people that keep you up there. But the people you kick to the side, all they do is remove one of the pegs off the ladder and you fall down.
For sure.
That's bars.
What side
Bars.
you from, Free? He repping on us. I don't know.
You said
He
what?
out east.
You say
East,
what?
southwest.
No, no, no. I mean, I appreciate you coming up here, Coach. It's always great when you come through. You get a chance to hit the crazy side of BVO, and we can get a lot of laughs out here. We do be talking deep, but you always bring out the good side of everybody when you get up here and talk the realness.
Man, y'all just some respectable brothers. And I think more of these boxing podcasts, they need to take the approach that y'all do. I mean, is I know they want views and I know they want likes, but at the end of the day, when you look yourself in the mirror, you gotta respect the man that's looking back at you. And that's where I look at it at. If we trying to be role models to these young kids, we gotta first be role models in where they see us the most. That's social.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true, man.
That's
I
real.
really
That's
appreciate you,
I
man.
appreciate that there, right there.
Hey, but we praying for Cincinnati, man. Again, we're not making excuses for what happened, but please, man, don't burn down your own neighborhoods, people. Don't burn
No.
down your own stores. Don't burn down your own cars. That's y'all stuff that y'all burning up. Y'all not burning up nobody's stuff that matter. So please, man, we don't need another I can't think of what Mike Brown is from. We don't need another we don't need y'all to burn the south side of Cincinnati down. Don't do that. Don't do that, man.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I never
Mm-hmm.
understand why cats want to burn down their own neighborhood, Dub. I don't get that. You Dub?
Man, it's the craziest thing that you ever see is when because you
Ever.
got but you got so much passion and anger toward somebody who ain't in the community like that, and you start burning the community stuff down, bro. This is we gotta live here. They just visit here.
That's a
Mm-hmm.
fact, man.
Let,
Cause there's a spot on the south side I love to go, man. They got some of the best chicken in Ohio, man. And I heard that cats was trying to burn the doggone store up with the lady in it.
Oh,
They
no.
didn't they didn't tore up some they didn't laundry mat and all that. It's crazy, man. Them brothers crazy down there.
hey, hey, BVO, I like what you just said, brother, but I want to shed a little piece of light on something. Everybody who has seen riots, everybody who's seen these fires and stuff get started, please understand that they're being started in places that are prime real estate. That's part of the regentrification that they try to do by not us. Remember, when these riots and stuff get started, you see on the front line a bunch of people who don't even live in that neighborhood. So it ain't always the people who live there starting these fires. Sometimes it's the people who want your property inciting.
Hey, look, how a random thing of bricks just get set in the middle of nowhere for people to come grab and throw. Like you said, uh, it's a setup. It's a setup, and they're
Yeah,
using your emotion and your anger to set you up. So,
yeah.
man, stay level headed, man. Stay level headed.
If you go to
Yeah.
any major city in America and you see the neighborhoods that we live in, where you still got the old grandmas and grandpas, remember they bought their houses so long ago that they paid 30,000 for them or less. Now
Yeah.
those houses are worth $800,000-900,000, and we just don't know they worth that. That's why they try to lowball and get you out. But if the lowball don't work, they can always use self destruction.
Yeah, that's heavy what you saying, man, because and me and Dub and Free and the whole crew, we always talk about this, man. But I think something is going on, man, because we seeing so many attacks on young men. And I'll be honest, these younger generation Z people, man, they not having it, man. They not having it. Um, you know, to catch that man at the crosswalk and go get him. That took a lot. That took a lot, man. I seen his brother crying, begging. I want my brother to see me. I want my brother. And the cops won't even let his brother see him, man. So it's no joke, man. Salute to my brother Clarence, man. If you want your oils, you want your bean pies, whatever you need, shout out my man Clarence. He not a Muslim, but he got all what you need. Final calls, perfumes, incense. Check my man Clarence out. Salute to my man Clarence. But I'm telling you, man. It's no joke out here, coach. It's no joke out here, man. These young boys is and let me ask you this before we go, man. Do you think we'll ever get past unnecessary violence? I seen a dude get panched the other day when I was driving by the bus stop. I was gonna help, but the light turned green. But these young kids was out there fighting, man, and
I was going to help, but the light turned green.
I was. I was. Hey, brother Bernard, when I drove by there, I said, "Oh, the light green. I gotta go." What you want me to do? Hold up traffic? I can't hold up traffic, man. I gotta go.
Pull over,
But,
pull over, pull over.
but they beat him up, brother Bernard, and then they took the man's clothes off of him in the middle of the street, man. That was crazy. I'd never seen that, man.
Yeah, I don't blame them. I blame the people who raised them. You know, they a lot of these young people now. I don't blame everything they do on them because a lot of them was raised by motherfucking Clarences. You know, them Calvins. They was raised by them. They remember the McDonald's commercial back in the day where Calvin was mopping and all that shit. That was in the 80s. Calvin ain't sell no dope. Listen, Calvin ain't sell no dope. Calvin ain't break no laws. But Calvin had a bad broad when all the dope niggas went to prison and got killed. So the old head to them is Calvin. Calvin was always a son. So Calvin telling them crash out shit. What they need to do is start listening to some guys. And I'm gonna tell you, some guys that have came home from prison and changed their life because they don't want to go back. They can really let these kids know what time it is because they wasn't never Calvins. Well, our problem is we keep putting Calvins in positions to be men, and they wasn't men to start with.
Oh wow.
Well, that's what I tried to tell you last week, BVO. But I don't blame them neither. I blame BVO for not stopping. They wouldn't have took that man clothes off if you would have stopped him.
Man, BBO had on a 3-piece suit. Somebody was being naked, and he didn't want to be.
Y'all boy,
hey, Dub,
crazy.
let me ask you this, Dub. Now, if you driving by the old neighborhood, man, I
wait.
had to pick up some chicken from the gas station. They got some of the best chicken in the city.
Gas
But
station
I
chicken?
see these. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, this brother
eat.
started brawling, man. Now, Dub, would you? Now, I was gonna help Dub, but I'm being serious. I'm at the light, then the light turned green. Was I wrong to keep going?
I would say no.
No.
Hey, it's like it's,
Absolutely not.
That ain't your fight. That ain't got
Yeah.
nothing to do with you.
I got nothing to do with BVO.
hey,
Nothing.
it's
You
just like
was wrong for letting us know. You was wrong for letting us know.
There you go. There you go.
Y'all boys rough, man. Y'all boys rough today.
Hey,
Yeah.
coach, I had to get out of there, man. I ain't what my man saying house party. Hey, you says both of us getting our heads kicked.
Hey, you know, sad part about this, BVO didn't even call for help for the man after saying he couldn't stop at the light.
I didn't want to hold up the traffic,
Hey,
Doc. I ain't want to hold up the traffic, man. I ain't want nobody to get hurt.
hey,
I want people to
hey,
go home and relax.
man, BVO just proved he is black people against black people. He called the police for that white lady across the street from him.
No. Hey, I'll tell you a funny story while you saying that, Coach. Now, I was a sales manager for a long time at a car dealership, and a lady got robbed, right? So we was barbecuing that day at the dealership. Sometimes we do that. We barbecue, we get steaks, hamburgers. I'm a manager, so I'll put me a tomahawk on there. So my food come up, I get it. To the right of me, a dude pull out a big black weapon on this little bitty white lady. So I see him, I see her, and I go in. So, so long story short, the lady got robbed. She come back, and they pulled me in office like weeks later. And they say, BBO, you know what happened? I said, no, I didn't see nothing. They said, we got you on camera going inside while she was getting robbed. Hey, what you want me to do? What you want me to do? Let it get it, let it go. It was the funniest thing ever because all we did, we sat that office and we laughed for 30 minutes because they thought that was the funniest thing ever that I went in there after seeing it get robbed. But it wasn't no use in me getting hit with that big black weapon. So I went on and mind my business.
BVO said, what if I drop my tomahawk?
Hey, it was $38, brother Bernard. I could have dropped that. And you know I had to pay. And you know I had to pay the hood dude from the detail $20 to cook it the right way.
Oh yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. I might have had to just call them people and say she needs some help, y'all. She needs some help. She she needs some milk.
hey, but that's what I love about when we do this show, man. Shout out to Dub Right Side. Shout out to Free Prize. What's left of my
Yeah.
man B3 Picks. Definitely my man Crunch. Because one thing about it, we get on here and laugh, brother Bernard. It's like medicine, man. Because it's a rough life out here. It's good to have a laugh or two, man. Because I don't take that for granted, man. I really enjoy that, man. So until next time, we probably talk on the phone before we have you on the show again. But just want you to know, man, I appreciate all that you do, man. You're one of my favorite people, man.
And coach, and just remember that BVO is the type of guy. If y'all at a party and a fight break out, and somebody knock you upside your head, after the fight, you ask BVO where he was at. He'll say something like, "She was holding me back."
Hey, three
Hey,
crazy boy.
hey,
Y'all
BBL,
boys
BBL might say,
crazy.
hey, BBL go say, man, I had slippers on, bro. What you mean? Can't do that with slippers on? What you
Y'all
Hold on.
boys
All I
crazy.
can say is this. All I can say is this. Unless it happened right
Man,
in front of me where I can't avoid it, I'm getting out of there. I'm just letting you know. I'm getting out of there.
Hey, BVO, I'm the one that I get up out of there if it's like too crazy from I'm the same, bro. I ain't
Hey,
letting it
cause
happen.
I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. Bro. I done seen people play Buzz Lightyear and get blasted. I'm not about to
Yes.
play Buzz Lightyear and
Nope.
get
That's the
blasted. You know
truth.
that just like I do. I remember this dude was trying to break up a
yeah.
fight, and this is my last one. This dude was trying to break up a fight. Man, shout out to Julius, man. He actually doing life right now. Shout out to Julius, man. He punched dude's front teeth out from trying to stop him from beating on his woman. And when I seen that at 15 years old, I said, "Oh, mind your business." Knock his front
He
teeth
said,
out.
mind your business.
Mind your business. That's what I learned, man.
Hey
You
y'all,
know,
if you get into a fight with a bear in the woods, tell BVO don't help me. Help the bear.
hey, because you know B3 the type
You
of
got
dude
you
to
got
see
a
a
better
woman.
chance of winning.
Because B3 the type of dude to see a woman getting beat up across the street, he gonna
Now
hit
you
the
talking
horn.
like
He
B3.
gonna hit the horn. He gonna hit the horn. BBO just gonna drive off because it ain't my business. Now, if my wife is somebody who mad at getting hit, okay, I gotta do something. But I ain't gonna take no unnecessary punishment, man. Ain't no need to.
It's zero reason to take that kind of punishment, BVO, and I'm with you.
Hey, you know, B3, he not the most
Man,
handsome guy, so he could take a few punches right to the face. I ain't like him. But let me let you get out of there. But no, I appreciate you, man. I'll talk to you soon, man.
Hey,
Yeah,
peace
peace,
out.
brother.
man, bet we see y'all. Bet.
Take care,
Bet.
coach. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I love when coach come on here, man.
Yeah.
He always come in with a good time. But
Mm-hmm.
what you? But I didn't get to hear from everybody, man. We know B3 is mixed,
He
so we'll go to him
you want to mess
last.
with him? Damn.
But we'll go to him last. But what did you
Yeah,
That's
guys think
those
cold.
about what
nasty, man. B
Dub brought up?
Nah, Dub is a great interviewer. He always got the better questions. It's hard to go behind Dub. Pauls. You know, but Dub does what he does, and that's why he the way he is. That's why his channels does
No
good.
did it. I said no did it. I say no did it. No did it.
You got that
Free
one
Sean
because that
Combs.
was crazy. You got that one, so
Sean
you got
Combs,
that one.
man. Free Sean Combs. But
Actually, when Bud ran up on T.O. and T.O. pretty much basically copped the plea and said, "Oh, it was
hold on.
just
What he did, Free? Say that one more
cop,
time,
he
Free.
got the
he
Say it one
copped the
more
plea."
time. Thank
That
you,
man
Jesus.
copped the plea and was like, "Man, it was just for promotion." He copped the plea. So when he did that, Bud gave him a pass. I gave him a pass too. I'm like, if Bud ain't gonna be mad at him, well, I'm gonna be mad at him for. He said it
Right.
about Bud, so he gave him a pass. But then you turn around and you act like it was a daggone thing to do. You just
Yeah.
N-word, 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 N-word,
Nasty,
pause,
nasty brother,
N-word,
nasty
N-word,
man.
N-word. I'm like, okay, you know what? All right, now he's getting a little carried away. It's like when you say you give a dude an inch, you want to take a mile. That's
Yes,
basically what happened with him. You
he's a
gave him an inch,
dirty
and now he
pig,
want to take a
B3.
mile.
He's a
I mean,
dirty pig.
I could care less what happened with T.O.
I hate Tia. I hate him. You know they not supposed. You supposed. Oh, don't. You're not supposed to hate. Thou shalt not hate. I hate him, and I hope somebody unalive him in the ring or out. Nobody can stop me from saying that.
I'll say this, man. I'll say this. I boycotted his fight, but I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You'll never. This is probably the last time you hear me bring up his name because that was just so out of pocket. And you know what? I don't want to see nobody get on alive, but man, I wish I could have put hands on him talking like that, man. You know that was wild, Dub. That was wild, man. I don't know, Dub. I thought that was just real wild, man. You didn't think that was wild?
Man, that's why I brought it up. And the thing is somebody I say this disrespectfully as possible. Somebody gonna find him and put hands on him outside of boxing where ain't no damn gloves. Somebody gonna do it
Yeah,
because you can't keep doing these things and expect. Remember when I can't remember the brother name when I believe he runs Cigar Talk. I believe when
Yeah,
yeah, Najee.
yeah with
Najee, the
Najee. Thank you.
Najee boy.
When he ran up on Tio and asked the question, Tio he once again copping a plea out here,
Got it away. Yeah, he did. Shout out
copping a
Najee
plea.
for pressing him like that.
And then you come back with it, and then to come back and say, "Well, no, I didn't say that. I said what a liquor at."
Liquor.
Stop
Yeah.
it,
Bull
brother.
crap.
Stop it, brother. Stop it.
Bull crap.
We not
Hey,
retarded.
Dub, did you see just do video when he slowed it down and it
Absolutely.
clearly said what we all knew he said
Uh,
anyway?
shout
And
out to
he's a
my brother.
nat. Yeah. Shout
Shout
out
out to my
Just
brother
Do.
Jess.
Yeah, for sure. And I saw that video. I commented. I said, "Damn." I said, "I hate him, bro. I really wish somebody like Dub said, it's just a matter of time. Somebody gonna get him in the ring or they get him out. Either way, when that happens, I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna talk the most, bro. I promise you, I'm gonna come up here
Boots.
and I'm gonna
Hold up.
talk
Hey,
crazy.
hey, we'll call it out right now. Boots. Junior, where y'all at, man?
Yeah,
Somebody. Antoine. Uh,
somebody
Somebody,
unalive this
yeah.
man for
somebody
me.
put hands on that man. Put the
Now I
beat
don't
by
want
Dre on
hands
that
put on
man.
them, Dub. I want him gone forever.
I ain't
I
wishing.
want.
I don't wish death upon nobody. That
I
ain't my
do.
place. That ain't
Ain't
I'm
no
my
like
place.
coming back.
that.
Ain't
I
no
do.
coming back from that. But
I
let me
do.
say
I
this
want him
real quick.
gone.
We got a nice lineup next week. We off on Fridays, man. Great week, brothers. Get ready for Dub's 24-hour fest, man. It's gonna be nice. I think he's starting at 12 midnight. So what you gonna go to, Dub?
No. I'm starting at 6. I'm starting at either 6 or 7 tomorrow,
Oh,
and
okay,
I'm
7
going
tomorrow. Okay.
PM, and then I'm going to 6 or 7, whichever time I started. I'm going to that time on Saturday.
Okay,
Nice.
okay, okay. I had it wrong. Okay. So check it out. Like I said, he gonna have girls twerking. He gonna have laughing, roasting. It's gonna be nice, man. You don't want to miss it, man. And next week we got YSM. We
Yeah.
got terrible Tim Weatherspoon, senior
Hmm.
and junior coming.
Mm.
So just think about it, Joe. We done had all three generations of Tim Witherspoons come, and I can't wait to see senior, and I can't wait to see junior next week. We
Yeah.
also got Key, the thick chick from Chicago that talked that boxing. Shout out to Key, looking like a bag of money. She gonna be here talking some boxing. So some good people coming next week. You don't want to miss it. What you laughing about, Joe?
That wasn't me laughing. That wasn't me.
I'm
Oh,
definitely not
I
laughing.
I don't know who's laughing, but she got a lot of wagons she carrying. She know that.
You
Shout
wildin'.
out to Key.
Shout
Shout
out
out to
Key.
Key.
Salute to
Shout
my
out
sister
Key. You
Key.
wildin'.
Salute to my
Shout out
sister.
to that
She,
queen, man. Yeah.
oh yeah. I just had to wipe my mouth. Shout out to the queen, man.
Damn.
She gonna
Hold on, you over there,
You
dude?
that y'all don't let him fool y'all with that. He know he doing. He just trolling.
shout out,
Shout out.
shout out. No, why would you say that about somebody black, man? See how you talk? You talk crazy
I'm
about
trying
black
to
people,
help you out, but go off.
No, you be here next week, man. So,
Yeah.
like I said, we got YSM, my brother from Philly.
Shout out
Um,
YSM.
we got Terrible Tim, senior and junior. We got Key coming. And I'm trying to get Uncle Jeff. Uncle Jeff was not feeling good, but Uncle Jeff Mayweather is trying to come to Sports Talk Network. So keep your eyes open. Uncle Jeff is going to be here with his waves, talking boxing. He just was not feeling well last week. That's all I got. Y'all got anything?
Yeah. Protect your kids, stay on your pivot, and get your money.
Uh,
That's mine.
yo,
Just real quick. The promo is being worked on, and I'm just waiting to put a couple of touches on it, and then I'm gonna hand it over to y'all, and we're gonna have it out for the public real soon.
all right, cool. And y'all tune in tomorrow morning, man. It's gonna be fire. We out of here.
Yeah, and shout out to B3 Picks, one of our new sponsors, man. I know we laugh at B3 about the clothes he wear. You know, he wear lugs and New Balances. But the brother, if you want to learn how to make the right picks and win some money before and after the game, don't go to DraftKings. See my man B3 Picks, and we're going to get out of here on this commercial.
And
You got B3 Picks here at it again. Proud to announce a brand new partnership with BVO Sports TV and B3BoxingPicks.com. Let's go green. At B3BoxingPicks.com, we provide pre-fight boxing picks of the week, but also live boxing betting options so we can make money pre-fight or during the fight betting on the beautiful sport of boxing. Join now, only $10 a week or $25 a month by visiting B3BoxingPicks.com for the membership. Also follow me on all socials at B3 Boxing Picks. Follow my YouTube, Not Another Boxing channel, presented by B3 Picks. And shout out to the People's Network, the one and only Sports Talk Network. Let's go green.
Shout out to my
Hold
man.
on, wait a minute, Free. Hold on, Free. What you laughing about, man? What you I see you over there.
B3 sound like he trying to pull up on somebody at the club.
Y'all boys are wild. B3 did a great job. That promo was a great promo, and he did a fantastic job. He's new on the camera. He's getting used to his camera views. So give him a chance. Y'all boys is rough tonight, boy. I swear to God, y'all boys on one. Y'all boys is on one.
Hey, B3, you can't be talking to my wife like that, dog. We're going to have problems.
Y'all boys rough.
Shout out to the great brother 3, man. Shout out to 3.
My guy 3, man. Shout out my guy.
Shout out to the guys, man.
You know what, man? Shout out to 3 for being real, man, and coming together with his brother doing a partnership. You know, he could have went anywhere in the world, but with his brother doing a partnership because we talk a lot of stuff about what we want to do as a people, but none of us want to work together. But we working together. We proving that you can do it. So all you meat boys and haters, man, y'all said we couldn't do it. We got my man Dub. We got CDK. We got Puerto Rican Free. We got my favorite Aquan. We got Tommy sweeping floors. We got Prize, aka Manager Calvin. We doing it big over here, man. Marky Dan, the sugar cane eater. We doing it big, man. So salute to everybody, man.
Don't forget the OG in the morning, man. Y'all make sure y'all go check out.
My bad. Make sure you check out my man Crush in the morning. Crush, hey, you be going in on that black stuff, man. Salute to my man Crush. My man said, "Don't call me black." Shout out to Crush, man. Hey, just make sure you don't call me with Tio calling people, man, because I'll give you a beating. I'll beat you, bro, if you do that. But other than that, man, let's have a great time. Protect your children, man. And you know what? Cincinnati, don't burn that mofo down. Please. Please. Y'all only messing up y'all's neighborhood. Y'all not downtown. Y'all not anywhere that's going to affect anybody that y'all think is going to affect. Don't y'all burn no schools down, no stores down, no cleaners down in your own neighborhood. Have some freaking sense. Don't burn down your own neighborhood. God has the final say. And we gone, y'all. Peace.
Peace.